Hello everyone. Today I will introduce a green ordinance which is created by myself for a city Z, which is called Green Building Trade Implementation Ordinance. As we know, green building are no longer benefits just for Earth, but also benefits for every citizens of cities. In fact, the number of green building is growing rapidly around the world. Building owners, residents, and communities increasing demands for green buildings. People's attention is no longer on if the construction are green or not, but on the degree of realization of green. So in our city Z, the amount of residential housing transactions growing rapidly by standardizing and encouraging green building transaction can be effectively achieve the degree of green urban construction, protect the ecological environment of city. So for me, I want to enact a green ordinance named as Green Building Trade Implementation Ordinance. The intent of this ordinance is to protect nature resources, cut greenhouse gas emissions, and enhance public awareness of environmental protection through regulating green building market. The applicable people of new ordinance include four groups. They are private house buyers, buyers of commercial buildings, the buildings developers, and the other residents. This code includes two aspects. One is requirement for developers. The other is the requirements for buyers. First of all, I will introduce the requirements for developers. The ordinance requires the properties developers have responsibilities to use green buildings material as much as possible during the construction process. The specific implementation details are as follow. First one, submit green building design scheme to the environmental sectors before construction. It includes the type of using green building materials, power saving and water conservation measures, general assessments of energy saving. The ordinance requires for water conservation measures include developers have to renovate the shower heads in the toilets, urinals for the buildings. And for energy conservation, it requires developers have to use energy saving lamps instead of incandescent lamps in the interior, installing energy saving appliances indoor, and clean and tune boilers and maintenance the boilers timely, and install time clock control on the burner. Then testing the air quality for all properties, before home sales, and the air quality standards followed strictly as a share AIQ standard 62.1, which is industry consensus standard. Then create a verb set to promote its properties in order to help consumers understand the specific environmental protection parameters, innovative measures, green building materials used for construction, indoor air quality compliance certifications. Then developers also need to renovate the property that have been complete construction or existing home and second-hand housing. And the requirements for the buyers and the tenants include tenants. Apparently, our city is talking about making new home buyers and tenants adhere to some new green standards, because this code is closely related to the residents and all home buyers and tenants. Buying a home is a significant investment and a choice that will have an ongoing impact on home buyers' quality of life, including how they travel to and from work, their family's health, and their utility bills. So buyers have to check qualification certificates of the building developers carefully before buying a house or a property. And home buyers should check the green building materials and the indoor air quality testing results from community websites of the properties before trading. Buyers should give priority to purchase green real estates with government certification of quality. The intent of this ordinance is to promote the usage of green building materials gradually in construction process via regular green building transaction markets of CTZ. The ultimate goal of creating this ordinance is to promote the public's awareness on energy conservation and environmental protection. In or before 2050, the city will realize the targets of popularity of green building. That's what I want to present. Thank you very much.